Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can we
Yeah,
hear that car humming?
M-I-Y-T. Yeah, M-I-Y-T. Yeah, M-I-Y-T.
Can we hear that car humming?
Woo!
Can we hear that shit in the background? Can we hear that screech? We hearing that screech? Drop in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious, baby. We are live, episode 177 of the JB and Benny Blue Review. JB, can you hear that?
No, I can't hear it, Benny. Just so you know, I cannot hear it. Tire screeching. I can't hear anything but you, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. We got this cracking. Man, trying to get this music cracking. Get this music. Whatever, man. Fuck the music. You know what it is? JB and BennyBlueReview.com.
This is the third one, bro. This is the third one. This is the third one live. We gonna get it right.
Robert, appreciate you tapping in with us, man. I appreciate you tapping in with us, man. First and foremost, if you want to get down, with the get down, all right, production value, we're working on this shit. All right, tapping with us. Make sure to get down with the get down. Head over to JB and BennyBlueReview.com. All right, let me try this shit. We got the merch popping. We see the merch. We see the merch there. How about this?
We got merch.
We got the music.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. The merch and the music. The merch and the music.
We gotta let it go for a second.
Okay. Yeah.
See the merch. How's that sound out there, people? Drop comments. Let us know.
Yeah.
The merch.
Come on, Birdgang all day.
Get the merch. Get the dad hats, bitch.
This dad hat season for the fellas. Dad hat season for the fellas and sundress season for the ladies.
Woo-wee. We get some shit happening here. All right. Get some shit happening here. Look, if you want to get down with the get down, you know what I mean? Mitch, we appreciate it. Money Making Mitch joining us as always, sounding good. Appreciate that. We got the little screen mirror thing popping. All right, so look, we appreciate you tapping in with us. Follow us at JB and Benny Blue, JB and BennyBlueReview.com. This is every Wednesday, all right? 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. All right, you can tap in with us. All right, and if you want to sponsor us, man, get at us. JB Benny Blue Review at gmail.com. We can sponsor right here on the live stream. You can get on the podcast, you can get on the social media, the email, newsletter. We got options for you, baby. And as you know, as JB knows, at the end of the show, Savage Hotline, man. Get in your questions. You know what I'm saying? Kev tapping in. You know what it is? We had to drop that motherfucking Trick Daddy. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody joining us. We're getting some nice views already. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody dropping in. Mitch, you're in fucking Alaska? What the fuck? Goddamn, from parts unknown, like fucking Undertaker and shit. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? So drop in your questions.
Your ass still somewhere. Shit.
Right. We're moving around so damn. Get some Wi-Fi signal first. So like drop in your questions for the end of the show. We're covering a lot today, but first and foremost, Dr. Bridges, you know what I'm saying, got the hat, got the beer, enjoying National Beer Day. How are you feeling, sir?
Man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Blessed and highly favored. On the real, man, just out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a gorgeous day. You know what I'm saying? It's my day off from the job of helping people change their lives. So we got a little Martell Holmes going. You know what I'm saying? I was indulging in the devil's lettuce, as Benny calls it earlier.
Picking that devil's lettuce.
Some of that quality smoke. You know what I'm saying? I believe the strain was called Head Doctor. Oh boy! But other than that, man.
Is that an X video search or what are we talking about? Because
no, that's I think Tiana Trump delivered it to the house. So hey, if you know, you know, dog. You know what I'm saying? So no, man, I'm doing just fine, man, on this glorious Wednesday hump day, baby. How you doing? Benefit Rhinesmith the third. How's your day going?
I'm feeling good, man. Things are productive. We got some things. You know, JB, I'm in LA, and as many of the reviewers know, there are things starting to crack behind the scenes that, let's just say, have been a long time coming. In the when I say that, I mean of the Hollywood persuasion. All right, we got some. Let's just say we got some pitches, we got some writings, we got some packaging, if you will, that's going to be delivered to some certain folks. that it's a lot of shit that's just coming. You know, it's 12 years in the making. Let me put it that way. It's a long time in the making. We'll talk about it offline. Kev wants to know what you said, but what are you said you're on that Martell?
On that Martell VSOP, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. We call it Martell Homes at the crib. You know what I'm saying? That Martell Home.
Oh man.
Cheers.
I don't think I've had that shit, but I'm so you're such a Tennessee honey man, future sponsor, by the way.
Well,
I'm so used to you being off of that shit.
Well, that's that yak. You know what I'm saying? That
all right,
yak
so look. That's true.
Yeah.
Man. It's a time though. All right, so look, we're gonna get into it here. We going to a patented edition of Blues Got Time. All right. So look, we gotta get into it. We're gonna cover it. I'm gonna take about 5 minutes on this, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. All right. So look, we covered this a little bit here in terms of what's happening with the Deshaun situation. If you haven't been paying attention, corporate America is gonna do what corporate America is gonna do. All right. So they're letting them go from, they're postponing shit from Nike. I guess Beats by Dre has fully dropped them. I'm not sure, but I know Nike, quote unquote, postpone the sponsorship in terms of what's happening. So look, we're at 22 women now. A couple women came out. This woman named Ashley Solis had like a press conference, and then another woman came out as well. They're all under this dude, this Tony, the Tony Busby stuff, submitting the lawsuits and all that. So look, here is something that is interesting that came from Deshaun's attorney, Harden, and then it said it was a demand of $100,000 from the client, from Busby's associate Cornelia Brandfield Harvey back in February. All right, so basically making demands in that regard. And at this point, Deshaun's put up a statement. This is the statement that he put up: as a result of my social media post by a publicity-seeking plaintiff's lawyer, I recently became aware of a lawsuit that has apparently been filed against me. I have not yet seen the complaint, but I know this: I have never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect. The plaintiff's lawyer claims that this isn't about money, but before filing suit, he made a basic six-figure claim. This actually has ties going back to January, JB, settlement demand, which I quickly rejected. Unlike him, this isn't about money for me. It's about clearing my name, and I look forward to doing that. Now, this was back in March. This is mid-March, all right? So a lot of this shit has been kind of manifesting. More women are speaking out. More shit's coming out. And the common thread here is it's all different types of, masseuses around the Houston area, different parts, I think some in LA, some different parts, whatever the case may be. At this point, Deshaun, you have an open invitation from this podcast to come fuck with us, come chop it up with us, because at this point you said that you wanted to clear your name, and I think we're at that time that you need to bust a move. I understand that there is legal ramifications, and of course your legal team, your agent are going to be in your ear with all this stuff. But the reality is, if the women are going to be coming to speak out, if you truly didn't do any of this shit, you got to bust a move. You got to be on CBS this morning. You can come on this podcast. We'll treat you fair, and we'll chop it up G style. We're not going to do you dirty like some of these fucking media outlets. For God's sake, as JB knows, don't go on fucking ESPN.
Please
but
don't.
It's time. It's time to make a move and really come out there and say you didn't do this shit. Because Liz, you're right. It comes down to the fact that all these women. We need to know something. I don't want to see the shit on your fucking phone that you post on there. I don't want to hear shit from your attorney. I want to hear something from you. So that's why we're doing Blues Got Time, because at this point, time is running out. Because the only alternative to this is that this shit becomes a settlement. And even if you didn't do any of this shit, there's never going to be any clarity, because eventually it's going to get to the point where you might settle out with like 5 of the women. And then the rest of it goes away, and whatever the case may be. And you already know how it goes, JB. It's going to be commissioner's exempt list. He might not play next year regardless if he gets a trade or not. He might just have to sit down for a year. And the reality is, bro, if you really didn't do this shit, I understand that there's a legal process that needs to play out. But I want to hear from you, the man, Deshaun Watson, about what really happened or what didn't happen. Fucking attorney. You don't have to say shit to fucking incriminate yourself. But the reality is, if you didn't do shit, you ain't got to worry about it anyway. So at this point, my guy, we want to see you win as long as you haven't been out here doing dirt. If you've been out here on some scandalous fucking pulling your dick out with every masseuse you've been in, you need therapy. I mean, whatever you need, Jesus, whatever needs to work out, it's got to work out. But if you truly didn't do this shit, then you need to come out and say the shit. And like Forrest Gump said, one of JB's favorite movies, that's all I got to say about that.
Well, hold on, goddammit. I ain't know. I gotta say something. All right. So,
all right.
First of all, why? Right? Why now? Like, why now? That's the biggest question. Why now? Right? Why now? So one woman spoke out, now all of them are speaking out, right? Just in the nick of time, right? So here's the thing. Words can be bought, right? And sis posed the question earlier, all the women lying, very well could be the case, right? This is what they're doing to the man, Benny, in our face. We are watching Colin Kaepernick Part 2 happen, right? Because he will never be able to play in the NFL again, no matter what happens. Ain't nobody gonna touch him, right? But Robert Kraft got his fucking cock jacked off, you know what I'm saying? Got caught doing it on camera, you know what I'm saying? But the man still owns the team. He's still part of the whole process when it comes to rule making for the NFL, so on and so forth. But we are watching Colin Kaepernick Part 2. Mark my words. Sad, sad, sad day for the NFL. Sad, sad day.
I'm not gonna go that far. Here's why. Colin Kaepernick was standing up for something righteous, and he got blackballed for real fucked up, insidious, racist reasons. Now,
but
the timing of this is curious. The timing of this is curious.
Hold on, Benny.
No, I mean I can't, bro. We gotta. Sometimes we gotta turn this into a debate show because
not real shit. So,
I ain't gonna take it that far with the Colin Kaepernick comparison.
But listen, what I'm about to say. All right, when you fuck with the money, all right, when you fuck with the money, then there's a problem, right? He disrupted the natural order of things. He got paid, so it's time to play ball, right? He don't want to play ball.
Deshaun.
No, I'm talking about Deshaun. It's not the same. It's not the exact same thing. But the exact same event, it's going to be the exact same result. It's going to be the exact same result. He fucked with the money, right? He fucked with the money. You don't fuck with the money, right? Point blank, period. That's the way these motherfuckers operate. They're bigger than what you think. And if Colin Kaepernick's situation didn't show us anything, because he didn't do nothing incriminating, he didn't do nothing vulgar, he didn't do none of that, right? He fucked with the powers that be. Deshaun Watson is fucking with the money.
That's what I mean, though. You need to understand. That's the key difference that you just said. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything illegal. It doesn't mean. By the way, me saying what I just said, I'm still innocent until proven guilty. That's why I want to give Deshaun take advantage of any platform that you possibly can to ultimately, because you got to understand.
He definitely needs to say something.
Listen, let's be clear. Let's be clear. How many times on this podcast have we aired out Antonio Brown? And for good reason. Multiple.
Right.
And let's be honest, there were similar kind of adjacent things he got accused of that's still in litigation that we don't have any clear answers on. But because of the talent, man, he's got a ring now, right? And listen, same situation. He very well could have done none of it. But the reality is, in situations like this, if he comes to a settlement, he might sit down for a year. That talent is too great for him to be sitting down for life. Whereas with Cap was, like you said, to your theory, you're right about that. Cap was, fucking rustling the goddamn apple cart, where he was really challenging the owners. He was challenging the institution of the NFL. Deshaun's not doing that. Now, the timing is curious, and very well, some of these accusations, maybe over half of them might be bogus. But when it's this many, Deshaun, you got to come out and you gotta be firm about this shit. So I understand what you're saying to a point, but I'm not going to go that far as with the cat thing. But shit's got to play out. Innocent until proven guilty. Deshaun, balls in your court, bro.
We're not accusing you of anything, Deshaun. But I'm just saying, like the money, bro. The money, right?
Right. Yeah, the money is a part of it. Money's definitely part of it. But
money is everything to the NFL owners. That's all they care about, right? They also don't care about the players, right? And Deshaun Watson, being as talented as he is, right? Him and Kaepernick had the same skill set. All right, Deshaun Watson never played in the Super Bowl. All right,
I ain't gonna go that far either. I think Deshaun's a much better player than Cap, and Cap's good. Cap is a lot better than people think he is. And JB, let's be honest. I know when we talk about music, Tupac's worth more dead than he is alive. Deshaun Watson's worth more on the field for the Texans. If anything, that's going to be the fix, right? To kind of bring it back to your theory, The fix will be Deshaun is put in a position where he has to settle some of this shit, and then nobody's going to touch him. So now he has to suit up for the Texans. That could be what's going on. And Robert, we saw your question. We're going to save that here for Savage Hotline once we get into it. But look, got to get into it. We got these motherfucking headlines, and the only way to do that is to get into some review reaction news, baby. All right. So look, first thing that we got to cover, we're going to keep it local. All right. So Sean Miller, the longtime coach, 12-year coach from Arizona basketball. All right. He was fired. And, it's interesting because he kind of that program's always been a good program. He kind of got into it, the whole DeAndre Ayton thing. Did he pay him $100,000? The whole, because it's been rampant. I mean, shit, every college it seems like has been into this. So JB, what do you make of them letting go of Sean Miller now? What do you think, being there in the desert, what do you think is kind of next for Arizona basketball to get back on top?
Well, I mean, of course, sometimes time just runs its course. He had his issues, of course, they had that whole little scandal going on, but I think time just ran its course, honestly, with him. And then, of course, we never know what's going on behind the scenes. There could be a storm brewing, a bigger storm brewing. There could be another accusation on the way. And before that even got out, they were like, you know what? Let's go and let this dude go. We're going to give you your severance pay, make sure you're straight, and let him go on by his business. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the long and short of it for sure. Right.
And Robert, you're right. Conspiracy happening on all levels.
Big time.
And yeah, I mean, shit. He, 12 years. Shit, that's a long time. Because shit, when was the last time Arizona's been in the Final Four? Do you remember? Because with Lute Olson, they were there like every other year. It seemed like.
Right. Yes, it's been a while. Yeah. Mitch, where the hell you at when we need you? Right.
Yeah, Mitch, you're a fucking stats guy. Look this shit up. All right.
Right. What the hell?
All right, JB. Speaking of hoop. Oh my God. What do they learn from us reviewers? You can't fucking live. You can't live at ESPN. Paul Pierce out there, you know what I mean? He had the shit. Is he on this video? Whatever. I mean, you seen the goddamn video. I mean, he brought the strip club to the house. He was there since 2017. You know what I'm saying? He was in the blunt having drinks. He was doing adult things in his home. But ESPN, as JB knows, is a Disney brand. So what do you think? I mean, we talked about this offline last night. What do you think is the next move? We pitched. We said he should get a fucking podcast, a goddamn Pornhub. I mean, what? Right. I mean, shit. I mean, what? I mean, should he go to TNT? What do you think is the move for Paul Pierce?
I mean, rightfully, he ain't got to do nothing. But if you just want to get back into broadcasting, of course, a podcast would be the most efficient way to do it. We talked about it yesterday. He would get all of his endorsements straight to him, all the money coming right to him. But at the same time, it's like, why? Why? Thanks, Mitch. 2001 was the last time.
2001 for Arizona basketball.
The Wildcats, went to the Final Four. So, why? Like, why? I mean, if you was like, yeah, you know what, I'm done with this shit. Let me get the fuck out of here. Let me find a way to break this contract. Let me do some wild shit. They're gonna allow me to break this contract. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thought process. Because Buddy was like, wow. Now, he didn't do nothing outside of a normal human being's life, right? He had a party at the crib, right? He had some choice young ladies over.
He had an adult party.
Yeah, he was hitting the dodo stick, you know what I'm saying? He was sipping on a drink, you know what I'm saying? A little drink and some dank. And I mean, that's at the house, safe, friendly confines of his own walls, man. Rob said he wish he was there. He was telling cats to pull up.
Damn right.
Yeah, he was telling cats to pull up.
Yeah, he was on IG Leave telling people to come through.
Yeah, he was like, man, you in LA, pull up. Like, damn, you just want somebody to kick it with. But yeah, his best gonna be a podcast. That's just plain and simple. Like, I don't think if I was him, I wouldn't work for no other network. That just wouldn't be me.
Right. Plus, I mean, at this point,
plus he's not that good of an analyst. So
yeah, let's keep it a buck. I mean, Paul Pierce is a career that you had.
He's basically the Emmitt Smith of basketball.
Yeah, and Emmitt's your guy, so I know that shit comes from the heart.
We know how rough that was. So yeah.
Yeah, Paul, start a podcast. You'll get sponsors. You'll get a lot of views. You'll get any guests that you want. I'm telling you, have strippers in the background. have that fucking yak, have your fucking stick. You would be nice. You would be making probably close to what you made at ESPN because they weren't giving you the fucking Stephen A bankroll over there. So you probably make a nice chunk of change. So speaking of contracts, JB, that when people don't know what the fuck they are talking about, oh my god, we got to please drop in the comments, folks, on this one. We are gonna pull this up. Liz, you gotta you know what I'm saying, some drank and some stank. You know what I mean? Shout out to JB. New merch alert. Thanks to JB. All right, look. Yes. So we're pulling this up. We're going to play the video now, all right, when this shit pulls up. So if you didn't see this, Brandon Marshall, they have a podcast called I Am Athlete. Cool podcast. We like it. They get good guests. We like the conversation. We feel like before they started this, because we've been at this for a few years, that they learn from the best. JB and I always know that. People watch our shit. Yeah, people watch our shit without saying it. Yeah. Right. They say that we watch our shit. So anyway, like
when they say imitation is a purest form of flattery. So yeah, thanks.
Bingo. There it is. I'm going to full screen this. This is Brandon Marshall talking about how NBA players don't have guaranteed contracts, and we gotta play this shit real quick. So hopefully you guys hear this all right.
I'm talking about the NBA. Everybody got guaranteed contracts, and it's false. They do.
Lies.
Searching this, and I'm telling you, it's the truth. No, they don't. Not everybody that's on the NBA roster. Like who?
Why are you yelling so much and you're wrong?
Right. I just want to know why he's yelling. Period. Then he gets up and he. Why though?
Right.
There's 4 guys on the NBA team that got guaranteed contracts, and everybody else can be cut today and don't got nothing and don't have land time. Look it up.
That's not
we did
true.
Look it up. You're wrong. Stop clapping. Come on, bro.
That's not true though. Because here's the thing. All right. How many times have we said this, Benny? You know what I'm saying, on our podcast about the big G that comes with MLB and NBA money, right? The big G. That means guaranteed money. Like when you sign a contract in the MLB or the NBA, you're going to get the entirety of that contract, right? My man, Corey, you know what I'm saying? Crenshaw Corey made a great point on Twitter the other day that Dennis Rodman just got paid and Luol Deng just got paid probably like this year.
I was literally just about to say that shit.
This year, you know what I'm saying? They ain't played, neither one of them has played basketball. Luol Deng ain't played basketball about 8 years. And then we already know Dennis Rodman, they played probably about 15. So you're completely wrong. All right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. All right. Like, sometimes it's just better to shut the fuck up and say, you know what? You're right. You're right. I was wrong. You're right. I was wrong. You're right. I was wrong. All right.
Right.
Apparently, 5% don't have guarantee before January 10th. January 10th, all guaranteed. After January 10th, all guaranteed. So technically, he's right, but not all players are guaranteed the whole. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Right.
That's a little too goddamn technical, Mitch. All right.
Right.
So like any other said and done. Right.
Yeah. Like any other contract, there are like, you know, if you don't pass pass a physical, you can get cut. There's different shit like that. But it's not like the NFL where they got the back door, the side door, the attic door, the motherfucking basement door to get out of a contract.
Damn,
Robert. I hope it's an everyday thing.
You just loud and wrong, huh?
Right. Robert's gonna fucking vein in his forehead, fucking stand up clapping and shit. Wrong as fuck.
He got the Mercedes.
I did take out the trash. Right. And then she points right at the trash. She's like, no,
it's over there stinking flies and shit on the motherfucker.
Right. All right. Speaking of folks who generally know what they're talking about in the NBA, JB, and doing a good deed. I don't know if folks saw this, but Shaq is a man of good deeds, and he hooked up a young man that was paying for a fucking engagement ring on layaway. The fucking wedding business is predatory as fuck, as you know, JB. And he did him a solid, and we gotta pull this up. Because it was pretty cool, man. This little story here.
Shaq randomly paid for a young man's engagement ring.
You know what happened yesterday?
My man's got a mullet. First of all,
what happened yesterday? So I was in Zales looking for some loop earrings.
Wow.
And I seen the guy
with the blue shirt on.
Yeah.
You went to the mall and went to Zales?
Wait, what? You told me to go to Piedmont Park. You're going to Zales?
First of all, I have a
Shaq.
at Zales.
Yeah, like you know how many fucking products Shaq has?
Yeah. So
I knew that.
So yeah, how about you shut the fuck up? So just to shut you the fuck up. First of all, I'm Shaq and I'm a damn near billionaire. So you shut the fuck up, whoever the fuck you are. Corny dude.
Right.
All right, fake ass Ernie and this motherfucker. Shut your corny ass up.
Right.
Trying to make a joke and shit.
Right.
And this lady, she had
yeah, you know, so Shaq is known for that, and like Shaq is one of the smartest former athletes of any sport ever. That dude has diversified his bonds, Wu-Tang Financial, like nobody else, maybe ever, other than Magic Johnson. I mean, shit, he's right up there. Come on, Robert, you know it's true. You're talking about the fucking trash and shit. Oh my god! So shout out to Shaq, man. That's dope.
Shaq, you are a phenomenal human being. Real rap, man. That's dope as hell. But let's be completely honest. You know what I'm saying? Shaq paying for a $3,500 engagement ring. It's like one of us going to the store and buying a 25-cent pack of gum. That's just being fucking completely honest. You know what I'm saying? So, Shaq, you the man, baby. You know what I'm saying? You drop that. Pay it forward, Shaq. Pay it forward.
Yeah, beautiful. Pay it forward.
I fucking love it.
Right. Speaking of, people getting into good things. I mean, Tiger, man. Tiger's getting back to it. You know what I mean? Let me pull up the screen again. Tiger's getting back. So apparently, JB, we understand, what Tiger struggled with. Apparently, that wasn't the case. I guess he was going 87 in a 45. I know that Bennett's kind of in the South Bay there, where he was going to shoot that I guess that golf thing with Drew Brees or whatever. So how did I know you want to speak on this? Yeah,
First of all, can they leave Tiger the fuck alone, please? Like seriously, the man had an accident, just like anybody else has an accident, right? When motherfucking Karen and goddamn and Susan get in an accident in South Bay, you know what I'm saying, and their Mercedes is motherfucking gonna get rear-ended, they don't do all this goddamn research about who did what and who shot who. They're trying to deface my dog again, right? They're trying to fuck my dude over again by constantly fucking digging into this shit, because I'm pretty sure at some point they took blood from him to see was he fucked up, right? Like, and they just trying to find something to fuck with my dog. Leave Tiger the fuck alone. God damn. Man can't catch a break. His back fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He done went through public humiliation. The most humiliating thing he could fucking go over and go through. He done went through it. He did it. He served his time. He done took his public ridicule. He took all that shit. And you motherfuckers are still fucking with Tiger. Leave that man the fuck alone. Let him heal up in peace. God damn it. Oh, right. And while I'm thinking about this shit, New York Post, you are a piece of fucking shit. You understand me?
Oh,
I saw something on Twitter earlier. And the story consisted of houses that DMX lost during the course of his career. The man is in the hospital fighting for his life right now.
Wow.
Right? Seriously? Like somebody need their ass socked the fuck out.
Right.
Took out in the middle of the street, stripped naked, feathered, and tarred, and motherfucking rolled down the street. You sorry sons of bitches.
Right.
Jesus.
And I mean that's a shitty thing. The vulture circle, because it's like DMX is going through something real. I mean, he struggled with substance abuse and health issues, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like that is beyond fucked up than more ways than we have time on this podcast. Speaking of kind of fucked up, and we'll see how this shit plays out. There are the allergies. There it is. I knew it. You being I knew it was gonna come. The sniffles.
Jay Sniffles.
All right, so we're talking. We said JB said last week we're gonna talk about more fucking MLB this year. Well, god damn it, here it is. All right. So apparently the All-Star game for the MLB is being moved out of Georgia, I guess for where the Braves play, of course, and moved to Colorado, and that was because the new voting rights law. Because Lord knows if they can't win legit, they're gonna fucking cheat at every fucking stance. And the NBA and the MLB is not having it. But JB, did you hear about this? And what are your thoughts about this?
I don't think about it. I mean, the MLB, I don't even watch baseball until the playoffs. So it's like I don't give a damn what they play the All-Star game. To be honest, like they could play that shit, motherfucking in Alaska in the snow. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, don't watch it. Don't think about it. So I mean, great job MLB, I guess. I don't know.
But do you think it's one of those things where, do you feel like kind of what we saw in the NBA bubble? Do you feel like it's going to be a catalyst where you might see like the Hawks protests, the Falcons protest? Do you think it's going to be some things to kind of put the pressure on the state of Georgia to hit them in the pockets to not try to suppress vote and keep particularly black and brown people from voting? I mean, do you feel like, obviously the All-Star game nobody really gives a fuck And you're right, Robert. The MLB is usually kind of slow to the game. They're definitely not on the same levels like the NBA with this type of shit. What do you think? I mean, do you think it's going to be kind of you think it's going to move some shit forward?
It's gonna have to. I mean, with everything going on in the world today, of course, it's gonna be some kind of something. It ain't gonna go over, without a hitch. So,
right, Mitch. I would love to see a fucking home run contest in Alaska with like 2 feet of snow. That shit.
What they do, Mitch? You know what they do? They light every ball on fire. You know what I'm saying? And then once they crack that bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's just flaming baseball.
Oh my God! Speaking of going from one location to another, all right, JB, it happened. We got to get into it. Sam Darnold got traded to your former employer, the Carolina Black Cats Cat Scratch Fever. All right, I'm honestly surprised they didn't hold out to the draft. I mean, you kind of knew it was coming. For it, they got the number 3 overall pick. All right, and then they got a couple additional picks as well. They got a 6th rounder in 2021, and then a 2nd rounder and a 4th rounder in 2022. So, what do you feel about the trade? Do you feel like the Jets should have waited? And are you happy that Sam Darnold can get the fuck out of the Jets organization? Hopefully, have a shot.
Yeah, good job for Sam Darnold and his team. Great job, outstanding for him. This is a my guy league, and I've said it many times. It's a my guy league. So Sam Darnold was not. What's the guy's name? The coach? How you say his name? The bald-head cat.
Oh, Robert Saleh, the new coach.
Yeah,
of the Jets.
Saleh. He's not.
Yep.
Saleh's guy, and that's just what it boils down to. That's like people can scratch their head and say, "Oh my God, why did they do that? He's the only thing they had." Solid quarterback. They don't care. He's not their guy. All right. So what happened down there in Carolina was like, you know what? Cool. One of them gonna make the starting route. Make that S on their chest between Teddy Bridgewater and Sam Darnold, right? I believe that they got the guy that they wanted because the coaches from college. What's the coach at Carolina's name?
Oh, they got Matt Rule now, and they got Joe Brady, who was the coordinator for Joe Burrow at LSU.
Right. So go back. So so that makes perfect sense. Like they got a guy. You know what I'm saying? So they got the guy they wanted. Probably had their eye on him. You know what I'm saying? Probably liked him way back when. Just didn't get a chance to get him. So now they got him again. And I think everybody wins. I think the Jets, to get a third round, the third pick, the first round, that's a win. You know what I'm saying? And they got rid of the guy who they felt like wasn't the one that they wanted. So everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Now, I mean, so take a step with Teddy then. I mean, Teddy signed with them after he's with the Saints. I mean, when Teddy's looking at the situation, do you feel like it's going to be actual competition, or is Teddy going to be basically they are going to compete, but ultimately they want Sam to win the job? Does Teddy even consider trying to find a way back to New Orleans? I mean, I'm guessing based on his contract that would probably require a trade, but like, what does Teddy do at this point? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he's got two options. He can. Here's what coaches' thought processes are. Sam Darnold's their guy. Period. So they pumped the whole quarterback competition thing to bring the best out of Sam Darnold, and they're not going to want to get rid of Teddy because if Sam already knows that Teddy is breathing on his back, right, looking over his shoulder, then Sam is going to have to play his ass off. Well, Teddy going to come on in, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. I don't think Teddy would go to Houston at this point, Rob. I don't think.
They already got Tyrod Taylor. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, but still, it's like, that's what we're looking at. Teddy's not going nowhere, and that's going to be a big ass whoop. And then Carolina's not going to let him go anywhere. So, they got what they want. They got two quarterbacks that are capable of both of them capable of starting. Darnold's younger. He no injuries. Well, a couple injuries, nothing like Teddy, right? Because Teddy's almost took him out. You know what I'm saying? So. They got what they want. They smart. Like I said, everybody wins. They good.
Yeah, and I feel like Darnold is actually going to have a real shot to work with, just being in a good situation. I mean, he was actually making some plays considering his circumstances, but coked out Adam Gase in the fucking press conference. That dude is not a head coach at all. He definitely was part of the good old boys club, which is why he got another shot.
Yeah. I'm about to say that's the second shot. So just in case y'all forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. He definitely should get another one. So hopefully Sam can, they got a good thing with Christian. They got some weapons. They're rebuilding the defense, but I'm excited. I'm excited to watch the Black Cats with Sam Darnold because still on a rookie contract for like another year. Another year, right? Rookie contract, I think.
This will be his 3rd year in the league, right?
Yeah, because he came in what, 2018? Mitch, fact check. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm almost certain this will be his 3rd year in the league, but usually rookie contract, especially for quarterbacks and first rounders, is like 4 to 5 years. So he's looking at least one more year in his contract, but at the most 2 more years, I think he's got left on that rookie contract. Yeah.
Right. Well, look, that's it for review reaction news. Now, look, we're going to end the show. Make sure to drop in your comments. All right. We see the comments have been coming in consistently. This has been a good live stream, JB. We got some willing participants. You know what I mean?
Outstanding.
So
great.
make sure if you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter right now, make sure you drop in your questions. And then in just a couple minutes, we're gonna get into the Savage Hotline. And then we're going to answer your questions, man. We're going to chop it up whatever you got. So whatever you got questions on, please drop your comments below, and we will answer those. In the meantime, again, listen, if you want to sponsor us, man, get at us, JB and Benny Blue Review at gmail.com. We can put a nice little banner at the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can show love.
We can play your music. JB actually put it out there. We've actually had some folks. Send us some instrumentals and stuff. So we're gonna have some folks send us some music that we're gonna do some Savage. We're bringing back Savage reactions, so we'll do that. Cool. We'll play your music. Same email, JB and Benny Blue Review at Gmail. Liz, Mitch is what we call an unpaid intern. All right, we love you. Mitch,
Liz. Hey, Liz.
I mean, Jesus, paying this kid under the table. It's tax season, for God's sake. You know what I mean? So look, if you want to sponsor us, we can do pre-roll, mid-roll, post-roll. You know what I mean? We can do a fucking email, newsletter, social media post, whatever. Just get at us. JB and Benny Blue Review at Gmail. Now look, it's time. Savage Hotline, please drop in your questions. Whatever questions you got, drop it in the comments. Whether you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, drop them in, and we will get to those right now. So let's see what we got in the comments. Drop some shit in the comments. Whatever you got. Doesn't matter. It could be the most fucking random ass topic you got. Drop this shit in the comments. So look, Robert had a good one that goes back to what we were talking about in Blues Got Time with the Deshaun Watson situation. He says, what advice would you have for men that would help to avoid a situation like his? JB, what do you got?
From what they're saying, stay the hell out of massage parlors. That's one. All right. I mean, and so here's my thing. Like Benny said, if he was doing this, like, you got some kind of weird ass fetish, some shit like that, bro. Like, understand celebrities, men, women. If you have a name in this day and age, you cannot do shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna repeat myself. You can't do shit. You just can't, right? Because I was just living my life. I'm just doing. Anybody else can do it. Well, you ain't anybody else, right? You're just not. You got to understand that, right? You got to understand that there's no way to avoid conspiracy. There's no way, right? No way. So he got caught down bad, and I'm still honestly believing that the only reason why this is going on is because he's opened his mouth and said he don't want to play for the Texans no more, and they just paid him all that damn money. So they're like, oh, you don't want to play for us? Okay, you ain't gonna play for nobody else. Point blank period. That's exactly what's going on right now. It's clear as day. It's like it's almost disrespectful how blatant it is. So
hey, we'll see. I mean, hopefully, listen. I hope we didn't do any of this shit, but like you said in the segment, clear your name, bro.
I mean, but here's the thing, though. Even if he did, right? Like, even if he did go to a massage parlor, right, and fucking get his Jimmy wax, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, right? Again,
that implies if it's consensual, though. That what it alleges is he pulled it out, sort of humping the air like a straight horn dog. It was like, yo, Jack, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Jack
so
the knife,
here's the
you know what I mean?
Here's the thing. That's sick, first and foremost. If he's doing that, But I can almost guarantee you, if he's going to massage parlors, he already knows what's going to occur in that massage parlor, right? Because these are athletes, bro. These are athletes.
Was he going to parlors though?
You talking
was
about?
he going to parlors?
Yeah. Well, we had
one-on-one sessions. Because I thought it was a lot of one-on-one sessions.
We had some incidents where chicks were flying in town. From what I read, chicks are flying in town, right, to give him massages. Like, okay. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what you believe? Huh? Hey,
So
we gonna see.
Trying to fly the coop, Robert.
We gonna see.
JB.
We gonna see real soon.
JB, here's a great question from our employee, Money Making Mitchell Hughes, aka the Sports Mitch. He saw this on Bussin' with the Boys of Taylor Lewan from the Titans. JB, if you were in the league today in your final year, would you cut your dick off to win a Super Bowl? The people need to know, baby.
There are entirely too many women out there that have loved and do love my penis, so I could not.
Woo-wee.
Hey,
You said
I'm just saying. I'm
fuck
just
a
saying.
ring.
Like,
I'm trying to get in some things.
No, I mean, you know, it's just is what it is. Like, who the fuck said stupid shit like that? I cut my dick off to win a Super Bowl. You, sir, are a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, Taylor Lewan, you, sir, and this is JB talking, one of your fellow hogs, are a fucking idiot, all right? You dumb fuck. So you cut your dick off to win a ring. Have fun with it, all right? Me and my penis is like this, son. You know what I'm saying?
This, son. Shout out to Dave.
It's fail, man.
Drop in your comments. We got a few more minutes left. Drop in your questions. Come on, keep them coming. You guys have flooding the comments today. We got good viewership. We've been getting some good replays on the podcast. Come on, man. Drop in those comments. Man. This is why we do this. We do this for you guys. We show up every week. We punch the clock. JB pours himself a fucking cup of yak. I get this entire fucking shit set up like a goddamn mothership. And we do this for you, people. We do this shit for you. Mitch, what are you talking about now? The other one would not cut his dick off. Oh, that's right. I did see that episode, Mitch. He was talking to his coach, Mike Vrabel. I guess Vrabel said he would cut his dick off, which, by the way, Vrabel, by my count, you should.
Yeah, you should be penisless right now, right?
Right, cut his dick off and his balls. Because I mean, what does Vrabel have? 2, 3?
Mike Vrabel. Listen, you sir. Never mind, because I might try to get employed by him one day. That's fucking stupid. Don't say that no more.
JB? Could you imagine you get canceled? Fucking Tennessee Titans O-line coach Jeremy Bridges gets canceled for telling Mike Vrabel that he should have fucking cut his dick off for a Super Bowl. Oh my God! He's so insensitive. Oh. All right,
dummies.
Robert. So, what do you think? So they moved up. So you saw this trade, JB. San Francisco, number 3 pick now, trading with the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's the Dolphins, I think. Moved up to number 3.
So hold on. What did the Jets get for Darnold?
So the Jets got, what did the Jets get? Let me go back to that shit. So in return for Darnold, they got the number 3 overall pick in 20. Never mind. They got a 6th rounder this year, and then a 2nd rounder and a 4th rounder. And so they didn't swap any first. I misread that. So yeah, he's a number 3 overall pick in 2018. So they swapped picks, just no first this year.
So San Francisco with 3. Well, I'm guessing that they're gonna go quarterback because I'm almost certain that they believe that Jimmy Garoppolo is not the one. So I think they're gonna try to either get the kid from North Dakota State, right?
Trey Lance,
yeah, because I think he fits their offense a whole lot more because they rely on that misdirection shit. So I think he'll come in and really, you know what I'm saying, give them that element that they was looking for with Garoppolo because they thought that he had a little bit of, you know, juice to him. But girl squeezed him juiceless. If you know, you know.
Oh my God. Jimmy G. Jesus Christ.
Squeeze juiceless, right?
I mean, getting the over under. Oh man, yes, they traded with the Dolphins. All right, so yeah, that's interesting. I know that they're you know they're doing the smoke screens, Mac Jones, all that shit. I don't know. Frisco's in an interesting place right now with their team because it's like they're built to win, but they're also not built to win. And a lot of that has to do with their health. They got to keep old Joey healthy. They got to keep Kittle healthy. And Jimmy G, he can get it done, but he needs pieces and he needs health. So, do they take a Trey Lance and hopefully let him sit a year? You know,
right?
That might be the question. I don't know.
I don't know.
Speaking of questions, we got a few more minutes. Keep the comments dropping. Keep dropping in the questions. Whatever topic, doesn't have to be sports. Whatever you got, drop in the questions right now. We are going to be doing the reviews official mock draft. All right. Oh my God, my dude, TB, aka Tommy Burns. Look at that fucking new professional headshot.
Look at that guy.
This is my guy from back home, TB.
Oh, okay.
JB, what body part would you sacrifice? That's a great question, TB. Thank you for that question. What would you would sacrifice something? What do you think? Pinky? Your hairline? Would you give your hairline?
That's not a body part, first and foremost. All right. So
hairline?
No, I wouldn't give my hairline either. What the fuck you mean? Like,
no,
I'm not gonna sacrifice anything for a fucking Super Bowl ring. All right. How about that? I ain't giving shit. Pinky ring, pinky fingers, pinky toes, none of that shit. All right. That shit it don't mean that much to me. I'm sorry. It just don't. I love myself entirely too much. Right. I was just joking with somebody earlier that I would never commit suicide because I love myself too fucking much. I could not do that shit. So every part of JB counts, and I would fuck a Super Bowl ring. Shit, I played in the league for 10 years, and I still don't regret not getting a Super Bowl ring. I'm like, whatever, fuck, it just wasn't for me to get. Well, damn right, TV. Fuck this.
Deep down, he knows. He knows. He won't tell us. He knows there's something in there.
I do know. I do know nothing.
JB's gonna lay it down tonight. And he's gonna be like, "Damn."
I wouldn't even shave my fucking beard. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't it, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not to sell my soul to the devil type, bro. That's never been me. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't my that ain't my laissez-faire. You feel me?
I respect it. These people we're gonna fucking try to get you to fucking amputate your own fucking left shin to get a Super Bowl, but I guess not. The man's got morals, damn it.
Shave your kneecap. Look.
All right, we got to.
You know what I'm
saying? Oh my God, this is just fucked up. What part of me would you sacrifice for a ring? What type of shit is that?
Nothing, because that's my
what
guy.
What type of shit is that?
You mean? Because that's my guy. All right. I wouldn't do nothing. All right. I wouldn't sacrifice goddamn a damn nothing. An ant in my house. Fuck it. Nothing. Right. Nothing. It's not
I
that
respect
important
that, and I believe you.
Not that important to me. Sorry.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. Objection. Withdrawn.
Withdrawn.
Yeah, exactly. fucking withdrawn. And Liz, by the way, just in case, for whatever reason, JB gets possessed by the devil, maybe this will be admissible in the court of law when they find me underneath Cowboy Stadium because JB want to get a ring. So there you go.
JB
Robert wants to know.
Look, I wouldn't bury you in the Cowboy Stadium either. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I would never do. You know what I'm saying? I'll bury you under. Right. Somebody in that motherfucker. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of old bones in that under that motherfucker.
Right. Whoever Jerry killed to get the team. Robert wants to know.
I wouldn't get a hairline. Hell no. Cut myself. Bro, I'm not to sell my soul to the devil type dude, bro. I'm just not that guy. Not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I ain't earn it, like in 10 years, if I ain't earn it, I'm cool. Shit.
Oh my God.
I'm good, man. I love LeBron. LeBron's our guy, but we just talked about this in our reaction video to Space Jam trailer.
Dropping tomorrow.
About LeBron's hairline on the trailer of Space Jam. Bro, that boy shit crispy. He looked like number 11 on the poster.
That was CGI like a bitch. They just fucking they zoomed in and like
he looked like number 11 on the poster at the barbershop, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so his shit was that clean. And we all know ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you, Mitch. I'm gonna fucking hit you with a shovel when I come to Alaska.
You can't find Mitch. Mitch is under like 30 feet of snow right now. You know what I'm saying? With an antenna sticking out.
Right. All right, Mitch. Now you asked a real question. So I would like the Kitties to get Kyle Pitts. I don't think it's going to happen though. I feel like Atlanta's going to take him. But I'm cool with Jamar Chase. I don't think. And by the way, a lot of people are saying that they're going to people are fucking spinning the wheels. Oh, the Patriots are going to trade up. I honestly don't think that. I don't think it makes sense for them to actually trade back with where they're at. I think they're actually perfect where they're at. Okay, Robert, that's what's up. I'm from Muskegon, 231 and 313. And yes, so Jamar Chase might be the move. Devontae Smith would be cool. Waddle's nice, but I think if you're just talking straight receiver, I think Chase is the guy.
Yeah, Chase is the wide receiver one, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Like the kid from the other kid from Bama, he's cool. He's good. You know what I'm saying? Nice route runner, but how durable is he gonna be? Like he only weighs like 170 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So as scrappy as he is, right? Hey, Chase Young, war ready. You know what I'm saying? Durable. Sturdy kid, well put together. Not Chase Young, whatever the fuck his name is. Jamar, is it Jamar Chase?
Yeah, Jamar Chase out of LSU.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. Yeah, he's sturdy, well put together, strong.
Yeah,
physical. Right, you know what I'm saying. So he's gonna be that durable wide receiver that y'all need, man.
Right. And Robert, I can't name one Lions receiver because I don't know who's on the goddamn team anymore. Kenny Galladay's left. Everybody's fucking gone. Who's on the team at this point? You know what I mean?
Y'all still got that tight end, huh?
Yeah, we still got Hawkinson. We still got Swift. I don't know what they're going to do with Kerryon Johnson. We got pieces, right? Goff is solid, but yeah, Rob, I mean, who is there? I know they signed somebody. I can't remember who they fucking signed, but yeah, see, exactly, Robert. We don't know who's the fucking. We don't have any depth yet. It's all free agency, all draft. TB's coming in hot with another question. JB, he says, Space Jam aside, LeBron's hoops career never matches MJ, right? As he strokes the beard.
No, I mean Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen. Now who's number 2 and 3? I don't know. All I know is that LeBron is one of the greatest basketball players that we will ever see play this game. I don't like to compare and contrast. I hate that. I think that's crazy because you got so many moving parts to that. But he is definitely one of the greatest, and he's high greatest, you know what I'm saying? Because look what he's done. All right, look what he's done. And you can't take nothing away from the man, right? He is who he is, big, strong, physical, smart, right? He's developing his game as he gets older to keep the wear and tear off his bones. Like, he's doing everything that he needs to do as a professional basketball player to continue to be relevant and continue to help win ball games and so on and so forth. So, I mean, one of the greatest to ever do it. I'm blessed to say that I was able to be an adult watching this because I was a young man when Jordan was doing what he was doing, right? Kobe, I've talked about this openly on the show. I was never really a big Kobe fan, a basketball Kobe fan, right? I became a big-time fan of Kobe after basketball and everything that he was doing after that, you know what I'm saying? Respect and all that he had. So, yeah, what it is, you know what I'm saying? What it is. I refrain. I digress from your question, TB.
Right. The defense rests. No further questions. And Mitch, you're right. They got Tyrell Williams. They've been signing a bunch of cats. So I don't know, man. We just Kenny Galladay shit. Whatever. He was banged up. He got a bag from the G-men. Good for him. Get your money. I mean, like JB just said a few minutes ago that we've talked about time and time again on the show. Mitch knows it's a your guy league. And Dr. Kneecaps himself, Dan Campbell, he didn't know Kenny Galladay from a can of paint. Pretty sure he saw him play, but is what it is. Wasn't going to cash him out, especially with the cap and everything recovering from the COVID year. So look, I think that JB, we had quite the session. We had a lot of fun. We had some spirited debate, but it was good.
Awesome.
And we got a lot of good questions. And we've had some good views. But what else we got? We got one more comment. Is this another question? Marvin Jones. No, Marvin Jones is a free agent now. I think he's probably gonna. Didn't Marvin Jones already sign? He signed somewhere. Mitch, Marvin Jones signed somewhere.
Yeah, I do believe he signed somewhere. Yeah, he's gone. Gone.
Yeah. All right, so look, you know what time it is, folks. JB's gonna leave us with some fucking words of wisdom on an edition of some We Need Us. Dr. Bridges, what do you got to say to the people before we get on up out of here?
This is directed to all of our young people in America that have been going through the COVID mess on school, right? In school with the whole virtual school thing, right? And the teachers. Shout out to all of our children, our educatees and our educators, right, that have been going through this mess. I had a parent-teacher conference today with my 9-year-old daughter Sparrow's teacher, right? And we were just kind of talking about the woes, and I'm listening to her talk about, you know, how my daughter is struggling in certain areas right now. And thank God they go back to school Monday. They actually go back in school physically on Monday. And that's like huge, right? Because, I mean, damn, it takes a special kind of kid to literally sit in front of a computer all day. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying it can't be done, but it's like, man, that's hard, right? So we were talking about that, you know what I'm saying, once we got through talking about everything that she needs to improve on and our game plan going forward. And but it's like, shout out to the educatees and the educators that have been going through this shit for the last 13 months, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying? So that's just the beauty of it. Continue to love people out there, reviewers. Continue to love, continue to be safe. Vaccinators, you know what I'm saying, those who willing to get vaccinated can keep getting vaccinated. All right, keep on getting vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you get vaccinated, the more normal we'll be. All right. So COVID has increased mental health deficiency in children. I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree because these kids are. My daughter said it numerous times, Rob, numerous times, like, Daddy, I can't wait to go back to school so I can be around my friends, right? I can't wait. And I was like, same thing, right? Not to get, you know, saying get her out the house, but of course, same thing to get her out the house. Like, damn, bro, you gonna lock these kids up for an entire year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, ludicrous, nuts. I'll be glad when Monday comes. Shit, I might fucking sneak out to LA, just take my damn daughter to school and drive my ass back over here. Shit. For real. But other than that, reviewers, thank you. All right, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Let me, you know, Benny has told us and informed me that we've had a whole lot going on. You know what I'm saying? People are still chiming in with comments. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last 25 years, the last big player in the moving value down the draft board. No, they shouldn't. They should get who the fuck they're gonna get, right? And I'm just speaking for the Lions because I'm a firm believer, like Benny knows, that everybody should be competitive. Everybody should be good. I should never, Benny, I say this and I'm gonna keep saying it. I long for the day of the football season when we cannot have, do I really gotta pick this game? I really just want every game to be like, yeah, Thursday night, okay, cool, right? Monday night, all right, cool. Sunday night, yes. Like I'm waiting for that day. I need that, right? So I'm rooting for the Lions, right? I'm rooting for Jacksonville, right? I'm rooting for all these teams that have not had great success in the last few years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need everybody to be consistent, to be competitive. Pittsburgh, get y'all ass back together. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's do it. All right? I need every Sunday, Thursday, Monday to be like, just every game ends in a 5-point or less deficit.
Man, Robert. Damn, Robert. That's fucking cold. But fucking reparations for how trash it's been. Oh, my God.
What do they have? Season tickets or something? You know what I'm saying? They just wasting their money.
Oh, my God.
All right. God damn it. We're about to go. Shit, we got to go. All right.
Right. We appreciate you tapping in with us. Make sure this has been a great episode, man. We're gonna get a lot of nice podcast plays. Tap in with us, follow us at JB and Benny Blue on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Twitter every Wednesday, 6:30 LA time, Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern. You can see our fucking beautiful faces. You know we're fucking fresh, JB. We're fresh today. Oh my God, we're fresh today. You know what I mean? We're fucking fresh today.
Sir. The white tee. Yep, my white tee.
Tap in with us, goddammit, every Wednesday. And this is a podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you listen to podcasts with full episodes on YouTube. Run it back. You know what I'm saying? New Hog Talk up for all the hogs out there. Tap in with JB. All right. And we got a new reaction video coming tomorrow. And that's it. We will see you next Wednesday. This has been the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast. And we are out. We love you. Thank you for watching. We love
Peace.
you, y'all. Peace. Yeah.